Alibaba. Alibaba is Alibaba the Wanderer, Alibaba Solution of the Baobab Kingdom. He met Aladdin. He was on his own. He was working for a guy named Buddha, and he was a piece of shit. You know, he had slaves and other things, treated him like trash. You know, but then it all changed once Aladdin helped him find the dungeon. He had to fight against Jamil, and he ended up handling Jamil with the royal swordplay that he has, you know. And then he had, the Jinn Amon at his disposal. Then he went back to Baalbad to take back, or basically help that kingdom out. See, he's a prince, right? But he's the third prince. His older brothers were ruling, but he had a different mother than them, so they looked down on him too. Well, his oldest brother did. And he was like, I'm trying to, do trades with the co-empire, and basically sell everybody into slavery. And he's like, it'll be all right for me because I'm the king, but everybody else will fucking be dead. And he's like, you can't do that to these people. And then there was a group called the Fog Troop who were going against the kingdom of Balbad. They met Sinbad. See, Sinbad's the king of Sindria in the Seven Seas Alliance, and he has been known to capture dungeons you know. But at that point in the show, he was not wearing any of his jinn equips. He had to teach Alibaba how to, summon Magoi and, put more power into his jinn so he could do a jinn equip and use Amon's power, to its fullest extent, however he could. And then Aladdin was there um, to, like, let them know, that's my king's candidate. um, it's Alibaba, because Alibaba has a good heart and he actually cares about people. That's why the people were like, you should become king after, you take the throne from your brother. But he proposed another plan, and he made it a, kind of a democracy, a republic, you know, where people are voted in and the people get a voice and other things. It's not a kingdom of monarchy, none of that. There's none of that. That's what he wanted. But strength is 82%. Speed is 80%. Um, Durability is 81%. Endurance 78%. Intelligence 81%, bro. Experience is 78%. Close skills 87%. Uh, Range skills 86%, and recoup 83%. Hacks are 90%. So overall power score is 82.6. 82.6 for Alibaba during season one, or the Labyrinth of Magic. But stay cool on the corner.